Hi my beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I posted a picture to Instagram and this was the picture I posted. And I got a good bit of likes on this. So I will do like a lot of what I do every single day and I will post it on Instagram. So I had gotten a comment for me to recreate this look. And this goes out to Lindsay Marie. So I got you, girl. She had asked me to post this look. Now, it isn't very hard. It is a cut crease with a wing and glitter. And honestly, ladies, like, I use these 3 brushes right here to create this entire look. So all you need is like a nice kind of a buffing brush, blending brush, however you want to call it. Then you need like a nice little teeny brush if you can get one. I mean, e.l.f. sells one. As a matter of fact, I actually use my e.l.f. one for my brows. Here it is. This is the brush I use for my brows to clean up my brows. So this will work just as good. This is 99 cents. This is from e.l.f. But this is, however, a Zoeva 237 detailed shader brush. So I will be using this, and then I will also be using my Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Definer brush, which is this one. And then I will be using my 282 Eye Fluff, and it's by INSPR, Inspire. I don't know if that's what they're abbreviating for. But this brush has a more dome-shaped head, and it is pretty soft and blendable. But I like how it has that point on the top. It's really good to like get like right close to that line. Like I used a eyeliner to map out exactly where I was going in. And if you have any of these shadows at home, any of these colors that are comparable, like I used this brown, I used this color here, I used Makeup Geek, and I used Corrupt. And I used a little bit of that too. So any of these shadows here that you have that are even close, honey, you can do this look. And then for the lid is the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art in Topaz Twinkle. These are amazing. I have quite a few of these. They're great, great, great product. Highly recommend them. Beautiful product. So yeah, and then for the lashes, I just used the Miami Glitchy Glam by Lily Lashes. For this look, I didn't want a really full because I wanted you to see the glitter, of course. But I wanted some really nice wispy and long lashes. So that's it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you, if you want to see how I did this eye, then you know what to do. Please keep watching. Okay, so I brought you closer. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to map out our crease. Now, as you can see, when I look straight ahead, you can still see like where that line is that I created, but not really, really bad. Now, when I look down, you can really see like where that line is. You don't want to go like in your socket in here because then you won't see it. So you want to go a little bit above your natural crease line. Okay? Now, I bring mine down pretty far. You do not have to bring yours down that far. You can alter this to your eye. This is great if you have deep set, hooded, or downturned eyes like I do. Then this is going to definitely work for you. Other than that, if you don't, girlfriend, you have it way easier than we do. So you can do this as well. So let's get started. So first what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to map out where I want my crease to be. So how I do that is I keep my eye pretty much open and I see like where my natural fold goes in my eye, and I go a little bit above that. And take your time with this, there's no rush. You can even use gel liner for this if you want to. I mean, you can use anything you want. And then once you kind of got your line, you can always tilt your head back and really define it. Now after you got it to about like where you want it, you can always now start to kind of get them as even as you can, because we're going to wing it out, kind of like curve it out, and you'll see what I mean.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than...
And don't worry if it's sloppy at all, because we will clean it up, okay? And I don't know what happened to my liner, but we're going to switch over to this. This is the Galactic Beauty Liner. I'm going to see if this will help out a little better.
Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars.
Yeah, that was better. Okay, so once you get your line map down, as you can see, I do have the cut crease going on. But when I look straight ahead at you, you can't, like, you can see it. You want to see, you know, still above that line. You don't want it to be, like, legit. You don't want it to be, like, right in your socket. You want it to be above a little bit. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. But anyways, once you do that, you're basically done with that part. So now what we want to do is we want to go in with some shadow. Now I do give that a little bit of time to dry because I want that line to stay there nice and crisp. So I'm going to take my Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Definer brush, and I'm going to go in with this shadow right here. It's a really nice, like, mustardy brown color, which it's beautiful for just a transition shade. So what I want to do is I put the color on this part, I'm going to flip it around, and I'm going to start blending up because I don't want to I want to stay as far away from going below that line as I can. So we're just going to buff this very messily all over the top of that line for our transition color, because it's going to go nice and light, get darker, darker, darker until we get to the black.
But we're making this too hard, and I wonder where you are.
So now that we have like a nice wash of color down, we are going to go in now with our 282 Eye Fluff brush, which is this nice pointed brush, and we are going to take this shadow here, which is very much loved, and it's a little lighter than Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear, so and make sure you tap off all that excess. And now we're going to run this lower than what we did that shade and a lot closer to the line. That's why this brush comes in handy, because we can get really close to that line without fucking our shit up. And we're going to place that color down right there. And I mean, don't worry if you do go below that line, because I'm going to show you how to clean that up. So after we did that, we're going to go back in with our Zoeva 227 and use it on its side, and we are going to buff this color out and up. Kind of blend them two together, melt them together. So then next, after we do that, we're going to go in with our trusty Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear, and we're going to do the exact same thing. And as you notice, if you can notice, I'm holding it pretty close, not really far back here. The reason I'm doing that is for a lot more control, and I do want a good bit of color payoff really close to that line. If you wanted a more softer, you would go back further. However, I want it nice and deep, okay? And buff that out. Buffing out between each color is crucial in blending out eyeshadows, I believe, because it'll just be even more seamless than if you was to just go ahead, put it on and not worry about it and blend it at the end. You're still going to see lines of where you did it. So now that we did that, we're going to go in with this nice deep chocolate brown, and any good chocolate brown you have at home will work. And we're going to take that on that same, I can't remember the damn number, 282 Eye Fluff, and we're going to do the same exact thing, very close to that line.
You're too curious, baby.
As you can see, it's starting to come together over on this side. So, and now, I'm going to go back in and blend. And if you're having a hard time, like I can still see kind of that line there, I'm just going to take a little bit of whatever shadow. I just took a little bit of these two mixtures, and I'm going to go right above that line just to help it blend out. See how much better that looks? And make sure you get just as much product out here as you're going to do the rest of your face. I mean your eye. Yeah, your face. Let's just do our face. Come on, let's blend our face. Okay, now we are going to take our Zoeva 232 detailed shader brush. And you see how I have this guy up here all by himself. There's a reason for that, because this bitch right here does not play. This bitch is so pigmented and so insanely, like, just insane. So you want to keep her away from any of your other eyeshadows, because she does have fallout and she will tend to mix right in with your other colors. So, and I mean, when I mean I'm taking the littlest bit, like, here, I'm going to show you. Like, I'm literally taking my brush and that is it. Legit. And I'm tapping off that excess because this shadow is fucking incredible. So, we're going to go ahead and we are going to just trace right now over that line. And I'm using the flat part of the brush, not the side, the flat part. And that little bit that I did put on will do just about the whole damn line. With Makeup Geek Corrupt, you want to use the littlest bit you can and build up on it, because if you go in heavy, girlfriend, there's no turning back. She will screw you. Now what we want to do is take our fluffy brush with no product on it and blend out right on top of that line. We're going to blend out right on top of that line. And I really hope you can't hear that fucking music in the background, because if you can, and I gotta do a voiceover, I'm gonna be extremely pissed at him. How many of y'all's men out there fucking know you're doing something, but screw you anyway? Okay, I had already dipped in, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our brush. After our battery dies, we're good now. We're going to take, you didn't miss nothing, we're going to take our little detailed shader and we're going to use that black and we're going to flick up on that line, okay? Very gently. So we're just going to basically flick up. You can wiggle back and forth and flick up. We want to deposit that color, that black, a little higher. Up. I hope you can see what I'm doing. And as I have no more product on my brush, that's when I'm going to go in the front, because I want the front to be a little more softer than the back. I want the back to be the most dramatic. Okay, now once we do that, we have to go in with some type of shadow to blend that out. So I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear. Tap off the excess, and I'm going to place that right on top of that black to blend that black out.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, the gravity.
I'm getting a new camera, guys, so please just bear with me because I've had this camera for a while and it's starting to fucking die on me. It doesn't want to focus and I have to like stand extremely still. So, but yeah. So after we've done that, we're going to go back in with our 227 brush and we're just going to, with no product, legit blend even more.
Pulls you straight down
until you're happy. Now legit, I'm happy with that. Okay? Now comes the fun part. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take just the regular side, the bronzy side, And I'm wiping off that brush, you see? I like having a mirror like this because it swivels, it tilts, okay? They come in very, very handy because now I'm going to tilt my mirror back so I can just kind of look down. I'm going to bring you up a little bit so you can see. We are going to clean up right underneath of that black line with this and fill our whole lid in. Even up in here, okay? So you're going to see that. Being very careful not to go above that black line, all that work we did.
Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too.
Now we're going to sharpen this up as well.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down.
So after we do that, make sure you keep your eye down and closed, and you want to fan it dry. Okay? So after it's dry, I'll be right back. Okay, baby dolls. Now that it's dry, we are going to go in with the glitter part. You don't need nothing but just this glitter. So we're going to start in the inner corner and we're going to get as close to that line again as possible. And because this brush is so pointy, it makes it super easy to do that. Okay, now again, we're going to dry. So I'll be back again. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Any of y'all ever tried these? The Twizzlers Twist? They're fire. Okay. So now what we want to do, liner. But before that, I'm going to go with my Smashbox X-Rated mascara and just put a coat. Because if I don't, when I go with liner, I always get liner on my lashes and then it makes them clumpy and then I have to take a makeup wipe. So I found this to be easier to just put some mascara on before you go in, do your liner. Kind of helps as a guide too. Okay, I'm taking the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. Nothing new here. I'm sorry guys, but that's just good. We're going to take a makeup wipe. And we're going to sharpen up that edge. Because that's basically where your liner, it's going to be like a guide for your liner, okay? So, I have a whole tutorial on liner and stuff like that. I'll leave up there as well. I do every video. So now we're going to put our lashes on. And like I said, I'm using the Miamis with some Duo Lash Glue. It's that easy. I mean, I'm sure I make it look easy, but I mean, for you beginners, practice, 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 ladies. I have an eyelash tutorial too, dramatic and natural. I'll link that somewhere up there as well. I just really wanted to do a video talking to you guys because the last one was a voiceover and it kind of was a shitty video, but I wanted to post it anyways because that's real life shit. Like, not every video is going to be perfect, and if they are, then you know they're erasing it and doing it again, doing it again. Not every video is perfect. People aren't perfect. People fuck up constantly. So I try to put me on. Normally me, who I am as a person. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, and I'll be right back to do the lower lash line on how I did the lower lash line. So I will be right back in like 2 shakes. So hold on one second. Look at the difference that foundation makes to the eyes once the eyes are done. Unbelievable how that can change the whole look. Alright, so this is all you're going to need for your lower lash line other than your mascara. And for the inner corner highlight and the brow bone highlight, we're going to be using Iced Latte by L'Oreal Infallible Shadows. And we will also be using the Balm Cosmetics Mr. Right Now, and I think it's in Jack, J-A-C. So it's just a really nice gold. I already popped this on this waterline. So what we're going to do is, this is, it's called Thrive Cosmetics. It's an infinity waterproof eyeliner. And I think the name is Lauren. Pretty sure that's what it is. It's just a black liner, but it is waterproof. And I like waterproof liners for my top waterline so it doesn't kind of seep down to the bottom. However, this did a little bit, but I just put myself in the eye. We're going to put this on our waterline. I mean our tight line. Yeah, you can see me. I'm trying to put this cap on it. Hashtag real life shit, right? Anyways, and the thing that's really cute about this too is it has a little smudger top you can smudge with, and it also has a sharpener, its own sharpener. So I thought that was like amazing. And so let's do the balm. I'm going to darken this one up a little bit. I just wanted something bronzy, you know, that's going to stay there. Because I didn't want to put black in the waterline. Like, black is just, everybody always does black. So now we're going to go in with our Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art and Topaz Twinkle, and we're going to wipe off almost all the product except for what would be at the very tip of the brush. We're going to place this right underneath that lower lash line. Get yourself a nice thick kind of layer down there. Not, I mean thick, but opaque layer down there. You really want it to be noticed. Now, I dragged mine pretty far down. I really hope you can see that because it's kind of like neutral. Now, I'm going to zoom you in just so you can really see how far down I took it, depending on how far my camera will let me zoom in. So you can see I took it pretty far down, right? So that's how the eyes are looking. So now we're going to go in with the glitter part. Just like that. Now the night I did this, I was real tempted to go in the inner corner with the gold glitter and this, but yeah, I decided not to, so we're going to take our same little 235 detailed shader brush, and we're just going to dip it in here, and we're going to do this brow bone. I wanted something really nice and shimmery up there. Our fluffy brush that we've been using, which is the 227, and kind of just blend these together. Just so you don't see any like where it starts and stops. Just like that. Now we're going to go in for the inner corner. And we will be wetting our brush in a sec. But it just gives a really nice bright inner corner. But I do like to take my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Set and spray, and I like to just, if I want to intensify that even more, right here. Nothing else. Mascara on the lower lashes. How many people does that happen to? That so pisses me off. And that is it. Those are the eyes I did that night on my Instagram page. So there it is, guys. Same lashes, same looks, same products, everything. So now you got to see it firsthand. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. Hope it was easy to follow. And that's how I do my cut crease. So I hope you learned something. I think it's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I wore this out in the day. I mean, you can wear this wherever the hell you want to wear it to. It does not matter. You could wear it to church. I don't give a fuck. Clubbing, whatever, dinner. It doesn't matter. Wherever you feel comfortable wearing something, that's where you wear it. You do not have to have a certain time of the day to wear a neutral look or a dramatic look at night. No, you really don't. So there are no rules in makeup. Wear whatever you want, whenever you want, do whatever you want, whenever you want. So for those of you that are new, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Lindsay, girl, this is for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun watching. And for those of you that are new, please don't forget to click that subscribe button right there so you don't miss any more fun tutorials from me. And if you're new and you want to see a makeup look, leave that link in the bottom bar, girlfriend. I will bring it to you. If you see anything on my Instagram, what's it called? Like, snapshot the photo of one of my photos on Instagram. If you want to see that look that I made, I will recreate it for you. No problem at all. And if you recreate this look, please tag me in it. I would love to see, you know, your take on what I did. It would be amazing. I love, you know, seeing things that you guys do. That's why I watch YouTube. I love it. I love seeing new creations, and so many people inspire me to do so many different things. And yeah, my outfit actually inspired this look. I was wearing all gold black, so yeah. So yeah, I guess I'm going to shut up now. I just missed you guys so much. And as you can see, my spunky self is back. That day I was super tired. I do apologize. I was like, I have to go do shit. Don't want to go do it. But, yeah. So, with that being said, I love you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, ladies and gentlemen.